Shelley from Best Buy Canada's blog, and this week I've been testing out the Canon Pixma all-in-one printers. I've got the Canon Pixma TR8520 here, and I have the Canon Pixma TR7520, and I'm going to do a little run through of both. So I'm going to start with the Canon TR7520. This is a touchscreen Pixma printer. It has a 3-inch touchscreen as opposed to a 4.5-inch touchscreen on the Canon Pixma TR8520. This printer offers you all of the functions that you'd be looking for in a printer: copy, fax, scan, and print. You can connect it to Wi-Fi. It's very simple to connect it to Wi-Fi. You can also print via the Pixma cloud. So if you store your files in the Canon cloud, you can just access them and print them from there. If you hit the settings button, there's a shows you the ink levels. You can perform maintenance. To exit from the touchscreen, all you have to do is hit the home button and you're right back in business. I'll just do a quick run through of some of the functions on the Canon Pixma 7520. You can copy if you do so. You can choose to do a borderless copy, frame erase. You can choose and write through a whole variety of different options. You go back, you can fax on this printer. You can set up the fax via your telephone line so that you can use it as a fax anytime you like. You can scan on this printer. You can attach your scans to email, which is a super handy function considering you don't always want to have to hook up your computer to the printer to access your scans. So you can either save it to the cloud or send it via email. And then you can also print. And there's a wide variety of different things that you can print. There's templates, greeting cards. I really think it's cool how you can print notebook paper. So if you've ever run out of notebook paper and you want just a few pages of that or graph paper, you can just hit print and it will do that right on here. So I'm just going to show you how easy it is to print graph paper. You have to lift the lid on the Canon Pixma 7520. And there you have a sheet of graph paper. This is the back of the Canon TR7520. This printer, as opposed to the other printer, does not have a SD card slot on the front. I love having printers with ink cartridges that are separate because then you don't have to replace all of the cartridge at the same time. If you run out of yellow, you just replace yellow. There's also a document feeder on the top of the printer, so you can use that, feed in different things, like if you're going to scan an entire package of paper, you can just pop them on the top and it will feed itself inside and scan and save it to USB, or it will save it to your computer. On both the Canon Pixma all-in-one printers, you have access to the two-way paper feeding system at all times. So you can put paper in the front, paper in the back. You don't have to come back to the printer and constantly refill or choose one or the other. It will automatically load based on the option of what you're printing. Besides the LCD touchscreen, the main difference between the Canon TR7520 and the Canon TR8520 is the fact that the 8520 has an Ethernet network interface and a memory card slot. So now we're going to take a look at the Canon TR8520. This is the Canon Pixma TR8520. I believe I mentioned before that the difference in the touchscreen was that the 7520 had a 3-inch touchscreen and the 8520 had a 4.5-inch touchscreen. It's actually 4.3, but it is quite a large touchscreen, as you can see. And the 8520 doesn't actually have any additional buttons the way the 7520 does. Everything that you do on this printer happens on the touchscreen. So as you can see, the 4 primary functions of this printer are directly on this touchscreen. You can also access your network settings, the Pixma Cloud, the different settings, the user settings for maintenance and ink levels. And there's also help if you ever need help. It will show you different videos on how to replace ink or check the ink status. See, it told me right there how much ink I still had left. But if you're ever in doubt, you can always watch one of these quick videos right on the screen of the printer. The memory card slot for the Canon TR8520 is right on the front of the machine. So if you'd like to just pop in a memory card, or you want to keep your memory card in there for your scans, you just pop it in there and leave it there until you need it again. Both the Canon Pixma TR8520 and the Canon Pixma 7520 are available to use via the Canon printing app. So I'm going to take you through the Canon printing app, and I'll show you how easy it is to print from your smartphone and print your photos via the two Canon Pixma printers. This is the Canon Print app. Once you've added your printer to the Canon app, you can print from your smartphone, print your photos, set it up via Bluetooth, or hit copy and copy something via your printer. You can use your Canon Pixma printer to print off all of your smartphone photos, and you don't even have to transfer them to your computer to do so. This photo I took at the Ripley's Museum was printed just on a standard piece of paper, but if you have photo paper, it would be even more crisp and clear. That's it for my look at the Canon Pixma all-in-one printers. You can see my full review for both of these printers on Best Buy Canada's blog. Thanks for watching.